slasher spirit here, and it's Slice to see you. Welcome to Slashtober, where we talk about only one particular subgenre of horror: slasher movies.
But for those who are uninitiated with horror, slasher movies can be boiled down to this. A group of people, usually teenagers or young adults, are in one single location where they are brutally killed off one by a mass slasher killer, usually ending with one victim triumphing over evil. Examples include the Friday the 13th, the Nightmare on Elm Street, the Halloweens, and Texas Chainsaw Massacres.
But on Slashtober, I would not be looking at those movies because those are too well known. I'm more interested in the obscure, the not so well known. In today's killer feature, The Burning.
Debuting in mid-1981, The Burning is an MGM production after taking the rights from Orion Pictures. And for any of you wonder why it sounds slightly familiar, that's because this movie inspired the SNES horror title Clock Tower and created its killer, the Scissor Man.
So let's not waste any time. Let's find out if this movie is either a slice or a hack. And by that I mean slice means good and hack means bad. This is The Burning.
Our story begins in Camp Blackfoot one night as a bunch of teenagers are planning to pull a prank on the groundskeeper, Cropsy. They sneak into his shed, place something on his table, then light it and proceed to bang on his window to wake him up. Cropsy then awakens to see a skull covered in worms and fiery eyes.
Well, if their plan was to scare them, there's only one single flaw to it.
Maybe your prank should involve fire, especially if his shed is full of flammable materials! Thankfully, he does get treated for his wounds at a local hospital, but he's certainly worse for wear. After the opening credits roll, 5 years have passed, and Cropsy has fully healed, except according to the doctors, the skin grafts failed to work properly, and he's practically deformed for life.
I know you still resent those kids, but try not to blame anyone for what happened. It was an accident. Purely an accident.
You've got to forget your hatred.
Seriously, was mental health not part of the healing process? Because I'd be pretty pissed off if I was scarred for life.
So what does he do on his first day out of the hospital? Why, he feels the need to relieve himself with a hooker. And by relieve, I mean murder, of course. We now cut to Camp Stonewater, and we see girl campers playing some softball, or as the boys and we, the viewers, see, the sides. Wait, Jason Alexander?
That's what I love about slasher movies. You never know who you run into.
Uh-oh, the ball was hit into the woods and a girl is trying to look for it. This looks like first blood on the camping ground. Ooh, maybe next time. Next morning, a girl camper is showering. Oh boy, I've seen Psycho enough times to know that something bad happens here.
Did you hear that?
Did Cropsy pull a Norman Bates on her? No, it was just a camper named Alfred who tried to scare her. Alfred's camp counselor, Todd, confronts him on why he did it.
They're all always picking on me. I don't have any friends. It's like the army. I mean, someone's always telling me what to do all the time. It's the same thing every year.
Knowing slasher movies, something tells me that Alfred is a virgin, which means he's going to survive the night. What? It's true! Everyone knows that only the pure and innocent survive the night.
Todd comforts him and tells him that he'll always be there for him when he needs help. But you know who is here to help Alfred as well? Glazer, the camp bully, who tells him to stay away from his girlfriend. You know, the girl Alfred scared at the shower.
Place your bets, folks, place your bets. Who here says that Glazer is going to die?
Are you crazy? He can't swim.
Yeah, I'm crazy, and you better save him if you don't want him to drown.
And that's it, bets are off. And if you didn't place your bets, you snooze, you lose.
But hey, not all the guys are shitty. See? The boys hit him with a pellet gun. Even the girls get in on the fun too. But that doesn't mean that all the boys are safe either. After all, those who look out dirty mags and smoke get slashed. And Cropsy is getting a quick peek at the candidates, giving Alfred a quick scare. As everyone heads for the cafeteria, the head supervisor of the camp tells everyone to get ready for the big day tomorrow, as the 3-day canoe trip for the older campers will be far away from the camp. Sounds like a recipe for an incoming disaster, but who cares? Hold down! Night falls and it's time for Campfire Stories as Todd tells his campers about the tale of Cropsy, the evil caretaker of Camp Blackfoot who was armed with a sadistic streak and a pair of gun shears. But all of a sudden, look out!
You're dead!
Funny, man.
Cropsy's actually there and he's going to kill them.
Dawn strikes and these two decide to do a little skinny dipping in the river. Who among them is going to die? Ah, first blood on the campgrounds, just like how Papa Voorhees does it. While the camp counselors interrogate Eddie, the guy who went skinny dipping earlier, it appears the canoes are missing. Now everyone is on a search for the canoes that went skadoo.
Knowing these scenarios, it's going to end in blood and carnage, which I can't wait.
So some of the campers build a makeshift raft out of lumber and twine and begin searching. And lo and behold, canoe ho! Come on, man! They didn't deserve that! You're supposed to kill the bad ones! Some of them were the most decent. Glazer and his girlfriend do some beating around the bush. But it seems while Glazer can talk the talk, he could not fuck the fuck. Did I really write that? She doesn't get to feel the afterglow, just the cold, sharp gun shears of Cropsy. Glazer comes back for some sloppy seconds, but ends up getting the slaughter. However, Alfred witnessed the event and tries to warn Todd with only a few poorly chosen words.
I couldn't help it. It happened so fast. It was like he was out. He was out, and he was on top of him in a second.
I know you're in shock and all, but just tell him that you saw someone stab Glazer through his throat with gun shears. So Todd does go and check up on Glazer, only to get knocked out by just getting nicked on the noggin. Hey Cropsy, I don't think you killed Todd, so I think you should do the old double tap or you just chase after Alfred. Yeah, I'm sure that was smart, but then again, leave no witnesses. Back to the other campers, they see the raft totally unaware of what occurred. Yep, those kids are scarred for life. The surviving campers head back to camp on the now blood-soaked raft for help, while Todd goes to rescue Alfred. As for Alfred, he seeks shelter in what seems to be an abandoned mine shaft, only to get captured by Cropsy and gets pinned by his gun shears. Now that Todd has armed himself with an axe and reaches the mine shaft, this could only mean we reached our climax! Aw, but with Cropsy abandoning his shears, we don't get to see an axe versus gun shears fight! What's Cropsy gonna use then? Oh! So Cropsy has taken the Christian Bale's Batman approach and using something that turned him into what he has become. Interesting. As Cropsy approaches with blowtorch in tow, we cut to a flashback from the beginning. Why? Because it turns out that one of the teens that pranked Cropsy was none other than Todd. Well, what do you know? Todd was one of the teens responsible for what made Cropsy into what he's become now. Now this is a poetic fight to the finish! Whoa! Now that's a face only a mother could have loved. Now the fight between fire and axe begins! Oh dear, Todd is going to burn! I said Todd is going to burn! Your revenge is at hand and you're delayed! Come on! Alfred is taking advantage of his predicament to escape, so hurry before... Well, too late. You're dead now, Cropsy. You had all the time to kill him and you blew it. Well, Alfred and Todd are safe and the day ends. Whoops! Spoke too soon. Bye-bye, Cropsy. Aw, Alfred, you didn't need to do that. But I guess Cropsy will just have to get the Pyre treatment. As Alfred and Todd leave, the movie truly ends with another camp counselor telling the story of Cropsy to another group of campers over a campfire.
Don't breathe. He'll hear you. Don't move. You're dead!
Whew, what a movie, I gotta say. The burning is definitely a slice. And by that, I mean it's good.
The atmosphere is ripe with scares, and the deaths are well executed. I enjoyed this movie from the beginning to end, especially how the killer was developed. Aside from Jason Alexander's debut, who else was involved? Let's see, wait, Holly Hunter? She was in this movie? Where? Is that her? I don't know. Who else? Oh, right! Let's see who produced this. Huh? Harvey Weinstein? The Harvey Weinstein? The now infamous producer who has now allegedly sexually assaulted dozens of actresses?
What? Even I have status for a slasher killer. Oh well. Tune in next time, folks, for the next Slashtober feature. Until then, I'm Slasher Spirit telling you all to have a slice day.